All right, world. This is the final episode of Things I Learned in 2020, episode 10 of Vital Refinement. And this is what I learned, the 10th thing I learned in 2020. Once again, this is something that I knew of before 2020, um, but it was something I really didn't I hadn't acknowledged in a long time. Something I hadn't really reflected on or thought about or considered or had at the forefront of my mind in a very, 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 very long time. And this really was provoked by me starting my business, me offering to hold small groups within my friends, um, me offering to create a safe space for healthy living amongst my friends, um, starting this YouTube page. And basically, what I learned is that I need to be a light to this world. And like I said, this isn't something that I'm learning new, but it's something that I really neglected within myself, and I really didn't hadn't think about in a long time. After talking to friends and family, um, you know, throughout my process of like starting my business and people purchasing my journals and planners and just having conversation and really having those intimate moments with friends about what we mean to each other, where I realized that I had been a light in this world. I just hadn't been embracing it, and I was really um, doubting myself again, counting myself out, I guess you could say, and really being harsh on myself and saying wasn't doing enough, or um, I wasn't that important, or that needed, or that vital. And it made me realize, like I said, throughout the time when I started my business, how much support I had and how much people shared with me, like, I'm like, you're doing a great thing by starting this business. Like, you could have just did what everyone else is doing, like selling hoodies and shirts and press on nails and lashes and all these things that you can make quick money off of. But they're like, no, like, you really use your creativity, you use something you're passionate about, you you really was driven for something that you needed. Because during this time, like I said in my previous videos, like, I still am like dealing with depression, but like I was at a really, really, really low spot, a low place with my depression, anxiety, and I just turned to my business to really escape for that for a while, and also try to figure out ways I can improve that and get out of that rut. And so when I started finding ways, I just shared it with everyone else, and I put it into my business. And that's how I created like the self-care journal, and the Plan Blossom and Journal planner, and um, the other one that I recently released, which was a journal prompt, digital journal prompt PDF, where it's all filled with like self-discovery activities, because this is the things that I was doing to really connect with myself and really apply these tools and these resources to help me in my own mental health and my own physical and spiritual health and emotional health. And them just telling me, like, you turn to something positive and you're bringing something positive into this world through your business, you know, whether you make $1 million off this or not, like, you're making a big impact. And of course, just what I wanted, you know. Of course, I wanted. I love enriching others. I love teaching others and showing them ways that they can really grow into themselves, really embrace themselves and be enlightened and be encouraged and feel empowered. And so that's what I wanted from the business overall, but I just never thought it would be recognized. I had doubted myself so much. I'm like, people are gonna like the journals. They're cute, you know. But I never thought that my vision or mission or intent behind it would really shine through. But of course, God made that happen, and it was through the people I love and cherish the most, and I appreciate that. But me saying that I need to be a light in this world has much more to do than just my business, than just my interactions with my closest friends and family, which I get so much fulfillment out of. I'm so happy that I can be that person for people, and that God placed me in these people's lives to really be nurturing and really be a sound board for them when they need it. And and I have those people in my life too. Like, I have such wonderful friends and family who support me and love me, and that's something I've always been grateful for. It's something I always continue to thank God for, that I have such a solid village who are genuine, and they're kind and loving, and like reliable, dependable, But I know God called me to bring even more to this world. I don't know if that's going to be through my business. I don't know if that's going to be through YouTube. I don't know if that's going to be through what I decide to do with my career past, my stationery business. But I just know that I I'm accepting being that light within this world, and I'm willing and ready and committed to allowing God to make that happen in His will and His plans for my life. And that's something that I reconnected with in 2020. That's something that I really had done on me. And I was like, yeah, like working from home first, like you're always supposed to take care of home first. I get that. But I feel like God's going to do something bigger with me. And I'm preparing for it. I'm getting myself together. And I'm sure on His timing, like I talked about in episode 3, I'm being patient with God's timing, and I'm being patient with myself. And so when He's ready, I'm be ready. And even if I'm not ready, He gonna be ready, and He gonna make it happen anyway. So that is episode 10 of Vital Refinement, Things I Learned in 2020. And I talked about how I need to be a light in this world, and how I need to be more intentional about being a light in this world. Yes, naturally, we all bring light into this world. Naturally, we all have a special light within us that others see through our talents and gifts and characteristics and attributes and values and all the things that make us us. But I just would like to be more intentional about it, and I would like to be more prepared to embrace it when God calls me to it. So I hope you got something great out of this episode. I hope you got something great out of this series. Like I said in episode 1, there is going to be a part 2 of this, but it'll be things that I learned in 2021. And hopefully I can continue doing this if y'all like it, if y'all listen to it. But if not, I'll just continue to have this be an outlet for me expressing myself. And I just want to say thank you for listening again, and I hope you take care. Like, share, comment, Let me know if there's any other topics you want me to discuss or talk about. I'm sure I'll have something to say about something because I like talking. Um, um, Comment down below what you learned in 2020 or 2021, what you hope to learn or what you hope to gain or what you where an area of life you hope to refine and grow in. That's really vital to your well-being. And yeah, thank y'all and enjoy your life. Be patient with yourself, love yourself, stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, that's been episode 10 of Things I Learned in 2020 through my Vital Refinement series. Take care and peace.